right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to episode 9 of our Marienburg campaign. We're here on turn 53, and things got pretty crazy last time. We finally took out the dreaded orcs at Massive Orc Hall, which was nice. Should be stabilizing here relatively soon, and yeah, we got some menaces approaching. Nurgle has been mostly dealt with. I think Festus is down to just the brass keep, and we did just bully his army. Wow, negative 478? I guess I have a lot of treaties with his homies. I don't know if I've ever seen it that high before. Yeah, it's pretty hardcore hatred there. So, plans for expansion. Now, the Empire is kind of our minion. We've succeeded in surpassing them in strength, that is for sure. We've taken Altdorf. Unfortunately, we can't quite complete this damn province here. It's so annoying. Kemperbad, yeah. I mean, I could try and trade with Elspeth again. Let's see. So, she would get which one? Get Kemperbad. And we traded for Grunberg. I don't know. Is she going to be down for that? 96? I mean, it's getting better, but yeah, I don't see that happening anytime soon. So the idea is once we stabilize from the Nurgle threat, and then we have Norskin sailing down the river up in the north. You can see they're coming here. I hate these Norskins so much. Jeez Louise. I will then most likely try and take on the ogres. The vampires could also be another one. We just like go and fight through all the vampire council. Though the good thing about the vampires is they're attacking the Empire, which is good. That means that they're going to be freeing up territory, which we can then recapture later. Because I don't want to go to war with Elspeth. I mean, I could. But at this point, we're going to be sticking with the human homies and figuring it out. All right, so I have a lot of stuff to build. Altdorf's getting all sauced up. Up at the coast, Gorsel, we can buff the income building. Let's get some walls. And yeah, Gorsel is right here. Probably going to get attacked before those walls finish, unfortunately. But even still, maybe doing walls up in our nose is going to be a little bit better. Let's get some growth in this region, and I think we have enough points to do this now. Yeah, so we'll do that very soon. Our army's in the south. Johannes, he's going to be heading back north. He has this new pimp guy. Now, this character is very good with merchants, but he does have ranged upgrades for your crew. So missile strength and range for the army, and also has some other neat stuff as well. Yeah, chance of double move. Wow, 20% for the accompanying lord. That's pretty cool. Okay. Anything else we need to do? Not really. Let's get the timber upgraded, although maybe just going straight merchandise would be better. And we'll see you guys in the next turn, and let's see what these dreaded Norskins do once again. And also, guys, Boris Todbringer going back for round 2 with Gotrek and Felix. Now we have a good army. Should be much easier this time around.
Approach us friend.
All right, King Lewin, going to be trying to get me to fight the rats again. Yes, no thank you. I mean, the rats are an issue, but I think him and the Wood Elves are both attacking them, so I don't think there's any considerable issues there. Wulfric is discovered in the north, although, okay, he's discovered ambushing outside of his own capital city. All right. At the end of the turn, have an income of 6,000, and we're going to get some bonuses. Very nice. And where did those Norskins go? All right, they're sailing down the coast here. Old Jan with the Marienburg defenses could probably hold, but again, he could also go to one of my other territories. So over here, do we want to head over there with our main army and just kind of make sure to squash them? I hate having to constantly do that, but it's just kind of been the nature of the beast. Borderlo, anything I could do to get that out of you? I seriously doubt it. Let's see how much influence it's going to be. Only 28 for that. Okay, could we trade them any other territories? We could maybe offer them Massive Oracle. That would be a pretty good trade for us, because he is on that territory here, and then that would be giving us a nice coastal city, which again, we have bonuses for ports and things like that. So, all right, so you can have Massive Oracle, and we're gonna get Bordello. How's that sound? Ooh, okay. So you'll take this piece of shit settlement in the mountains that is an unsuitable climate and give us this lovely resource-rich place here. Oh, this is even better. All right, let's go ahead and get a military alliance with you, a trade agreement, and then military access. We could get them to join a war against somebody we don't like also. The Fecundites, yeah. Against the scaling or something. I mean, that would be pretty funny. Let's see if we could work that out too. And it looks like we can. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, that's not bad. Or we could just ask for raw money. Because then I'm just going to make peace with the scaling, and then Turthu's just going to randomly be at war with them. Yeah, sign me the hell up for that. I clicked Borderlo, right? So let me make sure I did the right one. So they get Borderlo, and they get, yeah, and then we'll take some money for the last bit. Okay. Yeah. Great freaking deal, dude. Yeah, you guys have fun at Massive Oracle, and now we have a province secured here and a lovely coastal city with which we can work. Let's go ahead and put growth on there. Let that get growing a little bit quicker here. And great. Yeah, very effective turn, actually. Very effective turn. A nice parlay with our boy Durthu. And now we have a new military alliance, and he's a powerful tree. We want to be friends with all the tree spirits here. They're our boys. Okay, so Bordello is going to take some time to grow, but it should be all right. Aside from that, Castle Bastogne has some walls. Montfort is another one I would have loved to get my clutches on. None of these territories are really good to settle. So I think it's safe here for now, I think, especially since we're buffered out by 2 allies, right? So we're going to start sailing up this way, or running up this way, I do dare say. And we're going to take War to the Vampires over in the east, most likely. I think that has got to be how we do it. This army is pretty okay quality. A lot of Famir, a lot of scary stuff, actually. So I think we need to panic recruit some Arawars. We could get the land ship, the Wonder of the Age. But then he's just going to go to Gorsel. Although if I hard march over here, I should be able to intercept them if they go to Gorsel. Marienburg, certainly looking forward to getting that updated. But do we take the Wonder of the Age? Now, the cool part about the city here is that, yeah, we'll grab you, and you. That now is a decent quality little army, and because Jan reduces the cost of the units in the city by quite a bit, so we'll get some Knights Mariner and just get some like Burgher Militia or something. Yeah, it's as good as it's going to get. All right, so dispatching a caravan, we're going to wait till next turn. We had to spend a lot of money there in a bit of a pinch, and we'll skip that and do the caravan next turn. Boris Todbringer, he's back for round 2, and this time we have a better army, so should be all right. This Witch Hunter needs to get over here because he will give a buff. Boom, just like that. He gives growth, control, and minus corruption.
It is time.
All right. And then we have an Empire Captain too. So what I was going to do with him is basically just keep an eye on the Nurgle stuff. Yeah, you can go like Brass Keep and see what's cooking here. Looks like there's a filthy Chaos Lord waiting over there. Okay. Grunberg, Kemperbad, I mean all these territories, Talabheim, Kappelberg, and Krugenheim. The Tree Lady, she already hates us a little bit, so we can go over there and definitely bully her. It looks like Kislev is still functioning pretty well too. The 5,000 of the bank is not a bad amount of money to have. Trade agreements. The Disciples of the Maw, who are they at war with? They're at war with the Dwarves. I don't know if I want to make the Dwarves upset. Because, yeah, we don't want to be dealing with, like, armored doomstacks coming our way. All right, so let's march here. And, you know, this time it should be better. It should be better this time. Now we actually have, like, some decent units instead of a ragtag army. All right, guys, we'll see you in the battlefield. And I have a Life Wizard. Does he have Earthblood yet? He does not. So we got to rush forward quicker, and we have the cool Marienburg Greatswords, which actually have physical resist of 3%. Very forbidden indeed. All right, guys, see you in the battle. Okay, so here we are at the Gotrek and Felix quest battle. We at least know how it works this time. So let's get our army together. And we have that cool follower that buffs our River Wardens. You guys will see the stat increase once the action gets going. So let's spread up our infantry here and here. The Greatswords, 39 weapon strength's not terrible. Toddy's still on horseback, unfortunately. Witch Hunter's going to be accusing people of heresy, as usual. You're going to awaken some wood, and now let's get the Hawklands, like, deep set back here, like so. And the River Wardens can be on the wings, and here, and here. Yeah, their stat line isn't the worst. It's not the worst. Okay, so Engineer Man's going to be chilling back here with his blunderbuss, and we have the Grenade Launchers of Doom, and then Double Cannon as well. The cannons are going to be very useful here, because we can just basically sit them on one of those big demons and just kind of knock it down. Because that's what bullied Gotrek and Felix last time a little bit. So, although we do have a chariot too, I think actually sniping the chariot quickly is going to be a little bit better. We got 2 riders, which I'll just use in the back as a defensive piece. And so far, so good. We do need to advance up though. So we're going to do this. We're going to get the cannons immediately start shooting at the Seeker chariots, which do a lot of damage against my infantry. And we're going to move you guys up. We have Seekers of SLAANESH out here, but probably just using the grenades as like a backfield support piece this time is going to be a bit better. But I am going to help the homies out. We're going on our way, and the Allurises are key to escaping this nightmare. Eliminate them, okay. Well, I mean, first we got to fight through the entire army, so we are going to try and get up there and do it. Okay, so the cannons should be shooting, and we did make contact with the chariot. It has lost a fair amount of HP. Let's get you guys over here to screen out the chariot play, and the rest of the army should be making its way over. Now, if they blob up on Gotrek and Felix, which they're gonna do, we use the cannon bombardment. And we can awaken the wood right there as well. All right, so we're going to do that. Perfect. So we do get a good blob punishment right there. Greatsword's about to get messy, so we're going to get those guys in, get you guys in here. Let's get 2 of the shooting units to do their thing, and it looks like the grenade launchers should be able to melt these guys, no problemo. And the cab are going to be moving up. All right, so the boys are on the way. We'll send Boris Todbringer to do it. And now the cannons, we want to shoot at the Greater Demon and do this. More of the Dark Prince's forces are coming. All right, evil, guys. Very evil indeed. All right, you guys go charge right there. Look out for mobility. We're going to shoot you guys right here, get the grenade launchers to melt them, and do it to it. All right. So back in the main fight, Gotrek and Felix are hanging in there. Boris Todbringer going after the Greater Demon. We'll use the power of money. Grenade launchers getting a huge salvo right there. Oh, it feels good to have like an actual proper army this time around. The last time was really, really haggard. Like, it was just suffering. We had like a bunch of random units with no synergy. All right, so are we going to be able to save the characters, though? That is the question. Boris Todbringer is battling it out with the Greater Demon. He is getting the job done. He's doing the best he can. We're going to accuse the Demon of heresy just for good measure, and go ahead and take some pot shots right there. And outstanding. So the riders can reform the ranks back here. Let's go ahead and get these pistol units to start shooting at the spawn. Shoot at the spawn. And the great swords seem to be holding pretty well. These great swords do have a decent little stat line right there. All right, so the Greater Demon is down. Now we just need to hold the waves of reinforcements and deal with those bad boys. Those are the dreaded spawn, I think. No, those are fiends, actually. Okay. Gotrek and Felix, how's our current health? Could be better. Could be worse. Let's get the grenade launchers, form about ranks, shoot these guys, get the great swords in the mix to help fight there a little bit. And Awakening of the Wood, we're just going to keep popping it on this blob fight right here. Okay. Witch Hunter shooting away. Those guys are almost down for the count. Riders. Yeah, we just clear out all this shit, and then we move up and take down the demons, and let's use the Pirate Ship of Doom to help out our boy Gotrek. We need to make sure he doesn't die. Felix Jaeger, I think, is over there with him too, so let's get everybody here. We're able to clear that out, and let's send in the Riders now. We can even sacrifice them just to bolster the ranks right there, so you guys set up. And the Ship's Wardens, let's move you guys up, get them ready to shoot, and great. Hawklands are unleashing. Gotrek's getting a little bit low, though, and if either of them do die, we just lose the fight. It's actually kind of a challenging battle in that way. But yeah, grenades are going to feast pretty hard on the souls of these heretics. Let's see if we can use our riders to run around the outside while our militia are going to move up. You're going to move up, so shoot and shoot. I don't know where Felix is. Okay, he's back here. Gotrek is getting really close to meeting his doom, though, which is really not good. We're going to get you guys to shoot into there. Grenade launchers just keep blasting into that position. You guys blast into this position right here. The Allurus is going to be very tough to break down. Yeah, Gotrek's getting low, man. We might still lose this. Man, it's really, really tough to protect him. He kind of just goes in, and Felix abandoned him a little bit there, so that's tricky. But I think we're going to have to just be more aggressive and sacrifice more stuff here, essentially. All right, so the cannons, let's shoot at the fiends. We got our riders in the mix, and we got all our powder units getting ready to shoot at these fiends right here. Grenade launchers set up like so, and these grenade launchers are set up like so as well. I think we're going to get it, because the Alluruses are going to come down now. Once you clear out the initial waves, they come down and fight you. Oh man, if only I had a little bit of healing, that would make this fight so much easier. Holy shit. Alright, so you get back. I don't know why you guys decided to get in melee. Let's get the River Wardens to shoot here. Grenade launchers, let's get you up on the high ground there. The River Wardens, I might want to send some of them into melee as well. Hawklands can unleash there. As long as Felix is getting his healing aura off on these guys, then we're cooking. We're in good shape. Alright, shoot the Chaos Warriors, get you guys back. The grenades should go off. Gotrek's getting low. He's only got 1,000 HP, so making me a little bit nervous. And it looks like another Demonette's going to be on its way down, so we will go ahead and Shadow Realm you guys. I feel like I'm supposed to, like, maybe take down the Demonettes a little bit quicker. You know? Just, like, go after them. But, I don't know. Like, I don't really have the means to get up there and, like, bully those characters, you know? So, gotta stay ahead of him here. Gotta stay ahead of Gotrek. He's seeking his doom a little bit too hard. Let's blast. Attack into those guys. The grenades. Really able to melt those units, which is very, very nice. You guys pop up here. Cannon shots can start going into these units. Gotrek should be getting a little bit of healing here. Hopefully he does. Those guys are broken. And it looks like some more fiends are on their way down. Okay. Let's blast these guys. And we can take the 2 riders up there. Maybe if we, like, trigger an attack on those Alluruses. Yeah, it says to defeat them. Kill the Allurus, kill them, and then protect these characters. Obviously, it's going to be pretty big. Let's get our Wardens and you guys. Start ripping shots right here down the pipe. Hopefully Felix is going to be absorbing the initial impact of that. 4 grenade launchers is a lot. I mean, that's one way to break down these kind of units. All right, so they should be crumbled right there. Let's get you over here. Gotrek is hanging in there. He's healing now. Okay, good. Oh my god, I can see the end of the tunnel, guys. I can see the end of the freaking tunnel. All right, so one of the Alluruses is on its way down. And that is done. So now maybe we just need to aggro the Alluruses, and that's going to be enough. Like, I have a feeling that's how this is played here. Okay, so that fight is completely cleaned up. We're going to stay with Gotrek and Felix. Let's get the River Wardens to shoot right here. Pull you guys back a little bit, and the Engineer can also go and start shooting at you guys as well. And yes, you guys go right there. The grenade launchers have been clutching this very, very hard, though. They've been putting in huge, huge amounts of work. All right, so we got away from those guys a little bit. We do have another cannon shot of doom. Let's go and see if we can do a timing right here and get these guys. Probably going to be a little bit off, but it's okay. Can you guys deal with those damn Furies, please? Let's shoot these Furies up in the sky here. And then we need to get the grenades at the ready to shoot at these guys. Cav unit needs to run out that way. And come on, Gotrek. We just need you to live a little bit longer, buddy. We're almost through this. So Demonettes have gotten in. We have a couple of our great swords standing at the ready. Gotrek, of course, finding a way to get himself surrounded without Felix. Classic stuff. And the Furies are causing a metric shit ton of disruption here. Let's even get our grenades over that way. Cannon shots. What do we want to shoot at? Gotrek is, you know, maintaining his doom here. But we've almost got the Furies offline, which is going to be great. All right, let's make sure to shoot in there. Come on, Gotrek, live. Felix, you know, staying in the healthy department. And the Furies are getting peeled. You guys know how annoying Furies can be for multiplayer. They're very, very menacing units. We need the Witch Hunter to get up there too. He's been a little bit lazy here today. Gotrek at 1,000 HP. I feel like this mission should be called Babysitting Gotrek from trying to get himself killed. That's really a more accurate look at this. All right, so those guys are crumbling. Let's put them in guard mode. Continue ripping shots. Toddy's doing it. That is the Allurus character. Okay, so we need to get Toddy over there ASAP to help because the Alluruses are actually pretty good little fighters. So that could cause problems. All right, let's get rid of you guys. And in the meantime, that is going to be what appears to be one of the characters. Yeah, and let's move you guys up. Awaken some wood over there to try and slow things down. And come on, Gotrek. Don't die to this Allurus, please. Not after all this. Oh, God, he's got 700 HP. Okay, so if we handle this Allurus, I think we're okay. That's like the last thing that's really going to be a problem here. Gotrek is getting healed by Felix now. The grenades, we can take them over yonder and go deal with these guys. This is a surprisingly difficult mission, man. So yeah, surprisingly tricky. They are summoning portals. You guys can shoot at these demonettes right here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Toddy got broken, but the mage and Gotrek are able to stabilize. Big volley right there on those. And let's see if we can move the cannon up to shoot over there. I don't know if it's going to be able to make contact, but we're going to try. So we're going to shoot those Witch Elves, blast them with the hand grenades right there. Gotrek is at 600 HP. I think we need to move you guys into melee to give Gotrek some buffering, and we can awaken the wood on these guys, stop them from getting in here. And the cannons, we're going to need cannons to zero in on these guys right here. All right, Toddy is healed a little bit. Nice. Those guys get broken, so let's get some firepower going here. Send in our Harry Potter to absorb that damage. Grenade launch. I don't care if Toddbringer goes down. He's going to come back. He's a legendary hero, right? But the other characters are not going to be as fortunate. All right, looks like on the outside, Felix is going to be able to probably handle that character, I think. Gotrek at 600 HP. Oh, God, he's at 500 HP. Please no, Gotrek. Your doom is... This is not your time for your doom, man. Let's go aggro that character. See if we can get that damn portal to stop. You guys move up and fight this. And Gotrek is sitting at 500 HP right now. Harry Potter's over here. These Fiends of SLAANESH, though, they're still causing havoc, man. They're still causing a lot of havoc. All right, so we're going to go try and aggro that. Felix and company are doing just fine over there. Gotrek at 500 HP still, so now that he has some buffering with him, he should be all right. And let's get the grenade launchers to shoot you guys. And Toddy's going to go and try and get the aggro on this, because this is taking a long time. I feel like I just need to aggro those things. But again, you know, not the end of the world. Okay, wood is awakened. We're going to go draw the... Okay, we got the aggro of that character. Okay, I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. Just got to make sure to keep Toddy online. Cannons can zero in on these guys. That's going to be the first thing we want to get. And you guys and you guys and you guys get these damn Furies. Oh, God, are they going after Gotrek? Okay, it doesn't look like it. All right, you guys pile in and fight. We got some Fiends coming in. And the Hawk and Long Rifles and the two cannons, they need to zero in on these Fiends of SLAANESH. 100%. We can draw kite this character around. We're going to play some land battle right now. Grenades with the fur. Gotrek at 500 HP, but he's got some milk with him. We're going to do an Awakening of the Wood right there. And the Allurus character, we need to pull it into combat over here. Thankfully, these grenades are able to just farm nonstop. Gotrek at 503 HP. We need to send in some more River Wardens into combat. So we're going to send them in. They do have anti-large in combat as well. And they should be able to help deal with some of these homies. All right, so the Allurus is coming. We do see more. I think this is the last wave. We just got to make sure Gotrek doesn't get blasted by that demon character, and then we'll be okay. So we're going to cycle charge with Toddy. Grenade launchers right here. And he's sitting at 500. No, no. Bad Gotrek. Stop it. Stop seeking your doom. Stop it. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh my God, this is like actually a very, I'm obviously doing something wrong, but it's making it more interesting, that's for sure. No, get away from Gotrek, get away from him. All right, you guys get into combat, yeah, charge, and we're gonna charge our grenade launchers in. No, 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 no games. You're not getting our boy. Not today, man. Come on, guys, come on. You gotta defeat that character here. Let's get the engineer to do this. A big cycle charge right there, and do we have a witch hunter? I think the witch hunter died. It doesn't matter. We just gotta keep Gotrek and Felix alive. We got a cycle charge here. I'm using all grenade launchers in melee, which feels so freaking bad. Oh, thank goodness Felix is coming back. Although he's not gonna help too much here. Oh no, the witch hunter's still alive. Okay, so we're gonna accuse you of heresy. And we're gonna get this Harry Potter back as well. These guys are close to breaking. I'm sacrificing a lot of grenade launchers for this, and we do get that mission done. So now we just come get the demonettes, and I think we're okay. Gotrek is at 400 HP. Dude, this is so stressful. This is the most stressful battle, straight up. Like, it is. All right, so everybody get in. Yeah, all hands on deck. Just drag down the Haggard demonettes. Don't let Gotrek get isolated in combat. Felix is here now, so Felix is going to give him healing, assuming he gets in combat. And I think this is the last unit that's going to be appearing here are these big guys. Okay, so chevrons are going. I don't have any magic. And now we're just in the hand of the gods here. Gotrek is at 388 HP. Oh my god, we did it. Jesus Christ. If we had lost that, I would have been so sad. You guys have no idea. So what are you supposed to do? Like, have a flying unit that can just go snipe those things? Because with my army comp, I couldn't get back there without losing a shit ton of units like Seekers and stuff, right? Is it supposed to be that hard? You guys tell me, man. You guys tell me, because I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. That was irrationally difficult. All right, Seducer's a mystery. We've done it. Boris has gotten revenge for the wrongdoings from earlier. Holy shit, man. That was like a legit difficult campaign battle. I mean, if I didn't have those grenade launchers just farming those waves of demonettes, we would have lost for sure. Like, any basic archer unit would not have cut it. The grenade launchers were just one-shotting things, you know? Okay, we only lost one greatsword too. Let's go ahead and take the money. And do I get rid of my marks of SLAANESH? I hope that's the case. Hey, we got some cool characters. Trait gained. All right. Cool, cool. And quest successful, 3,000 gold. We got Gotrek and Felix coming in, the homies. And Boris is, where's Felix? They're around here somewhere. We'll find them. I think I could just recruit them now, right? Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, so we got Norskins on the coast. Felix is here, and he's going to go join this. And we're going to use Gotrek to join the defenses of the city. The Switch Hunter's just going to be chilling out here. And finally, we get Marienburg updated. Altdorf still has a little bit of time. What do we need to get it into a city? Okay, we need some more time. We still have the Kiss of SLAANESH show. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, so Furprint would be nice. We have Honest Steel, Pistol Core, and Rally. So we're going down Red Tree for the homie. Piercing Shots, Master Ballistics, and All-Terrain Vehicle. So for Chariots and War Machines, and then Triangulation, it's just going to be Missile Strength for the Lord's Army. That's super cost-effective, right? That's very, very good. Waking of the Wood. Oh, God. Earthblood would have made that fight so incredibly easy. Would have been a whole different beast, man. All right, so now we can actually get some cav units. Yeah, let's go ahead and slap you in. We have the River Wardens, and who else do we want to lose? We can get rid of these Riders or combine them and then get another Manon homie. So we'll spend a little bit of time doing that. And I don't know when the dreaded Kiss of Nurgle is going to go away, but hopefully one of these days. Battle Wizards. Okay, so you guys have a Battle Wizard. You guys have a Battle Wizard. You guys have one as well. So we'll probably be getting a second army soon. You guys can see, or another, not a second army, but another army. You can see how Purifying Flames and all that goodness, yeah. You can see how steroided up we are. And honestly, Toddy can just go on a campaign to the east and just bully the vampires and other bad guys. Do you still have a defensive alliance with Elspeth? Yes, it does. And the dwarves, so I really don't want to fight them. Gotrek will help defend the city against the Norskins, and we have our other army waiting here to ambush. And the caravan we can now send. 8,200, I mean, I know this just seems like it's the most cost-effective. And we're looking to make the biggest deals possible here. 16,000, yeah, let's get that. Let's not play around there. Okay, guys, Gotrek is chilling. Marienburg is, you know, he's getting an army together for whoever the next... Oh, we could just have Gotrek be the Lord. That's right. We could just have Gotrek be our boy. That's perfect. Yeah, we got Gotrek, Felix. They can run an army together. Altdorf, we can recruit a wizard for that army. Putting, okay, Disciplined is not bad for the Deathcaster. Monster Hunter and Regal. Control, leadership size, Monsters Tracker, Imperious. Imperious is okay if you want to get an Amber Wizard, because you can get them on the Griffin. Noble Fire Wizard would be welcome. Although I think for Gotrek and Felix army, I probably want to get a Life Wizard just to heal them. Yeah, we'll just get you. It's fine. Not the fanciest trait in the world, but we'll take it. All right, lads. We'll see you in the next turn. All right, Carrick Ziflin is back, and they want something. They want us to join a war against the Norskins. No, thank you. I'm good. I'll see you on the other side. And the turn is now done. All right. So where did the Norskins go? They landed. Are we able to defeat them? With the garrison and everything. Let's see. Auto-resolve is only going to be 2 units going down. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, great. So that is a win and a half. So the Norskins have been banished back to the river. Big Dog Jan has leveled up. And we can do Estalian Cloth or Chilean Wine. I'm pretty sure they're both gone. But that actually gives you upkeep for all armies. Oh, that's really good. And then Kislevites Furs will give us a trade agreement with the Great Orthodoxy. Or arrange a trade agreement with the World Walkers. And we get the ability Norskin Pelts. Whoa. We'll do the Kislevite first, just because Norsk is our mortal enemy here, so I don't want any of that. Felix can replenish troops and get Blade Master and hard to hit. And now we're going to go ahead and stack an army together here. Gotrek is going to talk to the boys. Oh, that's right, Gotrek. Oh, he's a hero now. Okay, so times are changing. All right. So we got 7,000, so we could chill, get the big money, Yeah, now we're cooking pretty hard, guys, financially. This is what it's all about here. Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch of dudes. Okay. And, yeah. Do we need to worry about anything here? Peace treaty. We'll take your money, too. Sounds good. Don't have to worry about that shit. Norska, all up at the coast here. And now we can probably march eastward and start claiming a lot of ground. We do see a fat Nurgle stack, but I think Toddy's army is actually pretty good quality and can probably fight it at this point. Castle Bastogne could get a little bit of milk too. Borderlo can level up. Great. All right, we're going to get some of that sweet Borderlo wine. We're going to trade with it, and life is going to be good. I almost want to leave an army over here. The Skaven are down there. We know they have a couple territories here. You know what? Yeah, we can probably have this army march down on the Skaven. Kind of spread it. We might spread ourselves a little bit thin, but, you know, we'll be taking a lot of territory here, so I think that'll be good. All right, so you're going to go march dance, my friend, and start heading down to claim all these regions. Yeah, so those are 2 territories. Skaven Blight obviously sucks, but then we have the whole southern realms we could conquer. Yeah, I think that's a decent little play. All right, so he's going to hard march. Who are we trespassing on? The Wood Elves? Are you guys my friends?
Short lifer.
Military access. I mean, he's not going to like it, but you know, we're gonna be scurrying past him. I don't think there's any threats over here anymore. So yeah, this army can head down to the Promised Lands down here, which is going to be fun. All right, so there you go. Ubersreich ready to be leveled up. We can level up some of the settlements here.
What?
And now we have this character who can join. He was going to go join this new army over here we were going to muster. Jan obviously wants to stay in the capital city. Let's recruit a lord. We did have some lords that have some levels. Does anything here give lord recruit rank? Yeah, a dilemma. Okay. So that will give us a lord recruit rank. I think it lasts a couple turns. Okay. Yeah, none of this sounds like super fun. Like most of these empire nations are just gone. From the Mad Count to the Mad Emperor. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Fund Reichland in a war against Nordland. Why not? Why the hell not? Okay. So you're going to head over here. Looks fine. You, my buddy. I mean, the Warden against the Norskins, that's for sure. And Talabheim, Ergig. Yeah, these are juicy provinces to take. And we should be able to just auto-resolve take those pretty easily. So we're going to move over there. And elsewhere, Toddy's going to be ready next turn. He's going to have some of those cool Manon Cav, which I'm very excited to see. And yes, we're going to recruit a new lord to muster those armies.
Ready.
Anything else we need to do? Unassigned skill points, triangulation for the missile bonus for the army. And then we have this captain who's just kind of been keeping tabs on things. He could just keep, you know, assaulting these units. That's fine. And we will take this brass keep, too. We're going to make an effort to do that. All right, guys. See you in the next turn, and the saga continues. Right, we got an attack here. We're going to auto-resolve that. And, yeah, we know what Toddy's going to be doing. So Kemperbad is going to be looted, and Durthu is a homie. No thanks. Yeah, why would I want to make enemies with more Norskins? It's pretty wild that I had an ability that I could actually trade with the... Oh, look at the AI, such a trash goblin, just immediately going to colonize that. We're going to do this, auto-resolve. That's just a naval fight. Not really worth fighting, to be honest. And we'll take the money. Great. Nice little bonus right there. So he is here. We'll deal with this army in a minute. Yeah, and Nurgle has struck out over here. Boris Todringer can head over and start to secure those lands. Nurgle definitely needs to go, and it looks like Visenland and Null, and I should be able to get some sort of military access with them. It's 3,000. It's 3,000 here. I should have just given that territory to them. Honestly, it was kind of stupid to hold on to that. Yeah, we'll do that, because I do want to maintain good relations here. And what does she not like? Deteriorating. Okay, that's fine. We don't want like a war with the Empire Dwarf Alliance. We got to maintain the politics of that. All right, Toddy. Let's get you cruising, and we're going to head over here. We want to keep enough movement for ambush dance, just in case. And it looks like they're probably going to settle that, which is fine. Wertbag, Flensburg, and a big old von Karstein, Chad von Karstein Legion is here. He's got 8 territories, so reasonably strong. Yeah, we got to just rout this Nurgle army off, and then the Nurgle army might attack that Empire force. I don't really know. Yes. We'll go into ambush dance, see if we can catch him slipping, and then we are going to recruit a lord here, which should be rank 9 when we recruit them. Regal is going to be chance to get a magical item faction wide, and Noble. Upkeep for characters, always pretty good, and yeah, I like the Nobleman. He's going to be good. All right, Madon Man, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and get Fervent. Yeah, just hit the blue tree and just try and maintain our economy there. It's going to be good. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and talk to Jan. We'll take the land ship. The other RWARs we're probably just going to cut down on. I think that's going to be good. So you can see our economy going down a little bit because we don't have the upkeep of the gods there. And you guys, we're going to disband those. It'll save us a little bit of money. Not much. And great, so now we just fine-tune this army. So we're going to go ahead and get some hand cannoneers. We need a baggage goodie there. And I could get some Sartosa militia. It's fine. Our armies are all haggard, but we can get a lot of them, is what I feel like. All right, let's do cargo capacity on you. Great, homie. All right, so you're going to continue your hard march to the south, where we will try and conquer these lands. Yeah, it's going to be a fun journey. One of the characters here is leveled up, so we're going to go ahead and get the magical reserves. Great. You are just going to keep trolling and trying to level up on these Nurgle characters by assaulting the units. So see if we get a critical failure there eventually. And yeah, do we want to just go fisticuffs with these ogres? They are trading with the Empire. They're not at war with anybody, and they have, what, 7 territories, 7 settlements, all of which are actually in pretty desirable locations. Our empire is pretty defensible, too. So let's get you here. And is there any way... I don't have any agreements with the ogres or anything, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could just attack them, and that will be fine. And Gorsel is here. More gatehouses. Altdorf is pretty sauced. Toddy's going to be heading over to deal with the Nurgle forces. And this is going to be an Empire captain here. Let's go ahead and get training on him. Oh no, he's our battlefield guy. That's right. So we want to get wound on him. Yeah, so we can take down the characters. Witch Hunter's just going to be AFK. And this army's recruiting. There we go. And I believe Jan is back in the capital city just chilling. Yeah, I think we just go to war with the ogres, man. I think that's going to be the plan. Toddy's ready for blood too. And he should be able to steamroll from this direction and push the ogres up towards Talabheim. Resecure that kind of section here. Yeah, I guess the gifts of SLAANESH, I just have to endure those for now. Pretty funny. All right, Lawlorn Forest could do a little bit of an alliance shift there. We see the Norskins up at the coast. Yeah, I suppose we just go for this. We could move closer to get like an eye on things, because I don't mind trespassing against the Empire too much, but yeah, the brass keep has to go. It really, really needs to go. Okay, reinforcing armies. We're going down to Tilia and Astalia with that one, just making sure I'm not missing anything before we do our final hoorah here. And let's get the gatehouses like fully pimped out. I think that's going to be smart. All right, guys. So I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back, and then we will attack Krudenwald. All right, I'm back, and it is go time. So we're going to be declaring war. Looking good. We have a whole legion of allies with us. Money talks, you know. Money talks. We can make all the homies with that. All right, rolling, 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 and can we reach the city? We can. Should be an easy auto-resolve for us. Great, and we will occupy the hell out of that. Nice little city with growth. Cool. And great. So let's level up our harbor master. He's pretty much pimped out. Yeah, we're just kind of slowly developing his lower tree right now. You're here. Yeah, our heroes can definitely do a lot of carrying here in this army with their stat line increases that they get. And do we want the ties that bound? Adds the guardian ability while embedded in Van Cooper's army. Yeah, that's pretty much pointless since he's going to be on the field. Hit points and armor, or yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the hit points and armor for now. Great. So that was a successful mission, I would say. Building upgrades available. Anything we want to do down here? Not quite yet, but we will soon. Okay, guys. I think we're just about ready to go, and we're making progress. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fight this battle at sea. We'll auto-resolve that. We did lose the halberdier, but not a big deal. We can replenish those ranks pretty quickly, and yeah, we'll fight it if we absolutely have to. Okay, so an ogre mercenary, okay, not mercenary, but unit has arrived there. We do see the Nurgle army heading to Altdorf, so I'm probably going to head over there and head them off. We're going to need to have people defending wherever we can. Golg is coming down. Having a big fight against Golg could be pretty fun. I think we will do that this turn, and we have the Griffites, so the more RWARs, the merrier. Great panic units when you're in a bit of a pinch, right? And yeah, so we got the free company. So we're going to run you to Isleheart and have you recruit there. Big Dog Jan is level 30, and we're going to do the global commerce. Maximum, ooh, trade, oh my god, extra trade convoys. Use of global influence imports and exports products from all corners of the world and a range of trade agreements. Dude, that is huge. That is freaking huge, because now we can get another caravan going. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Former artillery officer, that's cool. And a Manon zealot. Ooh, he comes with 2 cav units. Melee attack when fighting at sea. And this guy gets ammunition. Definitely I'm going to take the Manon fanatic man. And we're going to dispatch him on a caravan here soon. So we'll do one that's a little bit safer. Not the Karan Kar one. I could just go to Borderlo, actually. That's kind of an interesting idea. Marienburg is here. Altdorf is here. So we could send him to Altdorf. Increases supply, and great. Now we're going to be very OP with money. Like, very, very OP. All right. So for you, we can recruit some of the Manon heavy cav. So we'll get 3 of those, and we can get some migrated dwarves too, which is going to be great flavor. I absolutely love that. That's so fun. All right, so Altdorf is going to be safe. Boris Todbringer is guarding the lands. Golg is coming down here, and we do have another huge ogre army. So if I go and dispatch of him and then run back to Krukenwald, I should be all right. But we're going to have to minimize casualties for sure, because it is going to be a little bit sketchy. Aquitaine. Let's get the income building here, although maybe just getting something else here first is going to be better. What do we want to get? Little gatehouse in case things get crazy down here? Absolutely. Okay, so the Bretonnians have settled these lands, but there's still a handful of territories down here I can get. If I could get that, like, triple province, then that's going to be quite huge, I think. All right, Jan is chilling. The boys are all doing their thing. Any sort of trade agreements we can get right now, so let's go look for quick deals on trade. The Cult of Sigma. All right, we want to be friends with as many of, like, the good guys as possible, right? So we're going to do this. Take your money. Thanks, dog. And even though we'll probably never interact with you over the course of the campaign. And we're going to go fight Golg. I don't know what his army's going to look like, but we got our black caps, which, you know, will probably get rolled over, but our characters and our handgunners should carry the day. We'll friggin' see, man. We'll see. And at least I do have a Harry Potter in this army, too. Oh, we have the Nurgle forces here also. This is going to be really difficult to hold. Unless I can get peace with Festus or something, which I don't think is worth it at this point. Yeah, this is a little sketchy here. The ogres have a lot of armies. Is that a camp? Oh, it looks like it's a lord right there. Okay. So how do we do this? Do we take down Golg, or do we just pull back and let this territory fall? Aragig belongs to the ogres. We could move over there and bash the ogres in the city. It would require a very, very cagey fight. For now, let's go ahead and see what our other options are. So you're going to stay. Outposts are not needed here. Building upgrades available. Sure, we can do the trade resources. And yeah, now we got to just decide how we're going to do this. Because, man, if I stay here, I'm going to get sandwiched by both these armies. And this army, I will not win that. I will lose. If we take you on, then we have this other army here, which looks much weaker. But Salzenmund, definitely on the docket. So we move here, we fight him, and then we march to the west to our Wood Elf allies. I think that is the play. All right, so we're going to try it right now. See how this goes. Hopefully he fights us and doesn't run. Okay, so high casualties. He's got a pretty good... Oh, shit, that's actually a good army. Okay. We're in for a fight, guys. Wish us luck, and we'll see you in the battlefield. Man, this is actually going to be dodgy. Okay, so at least the map is good for us, actually, because we have a high ground position where we can, like, plop cannons right here. Hit pretty much the entire ogre army, and then we just have our black caps form a battle line here. Man, they have lead belchers, too. We do have the money bag train. The hand cannoneers or hand gunners, I mean, are they going to come all the way up here? This might actually even be a better spot. Yeah, we gotta utilize the terrain, man. Let's get those cannons like on as high elevation as we possibly can, and we'll put them back first. Okay, so let's get the black caps. We're gonna put them like so. Mix in the characters. So character, looking good. Oh, this guy's a flying character now. Okay, that's right. I can use him to do some shenanigans then. So that's perfect. Warrior priest, witch hunter, Knights Mariner will defend the flanks a little bit. So we're gonna get you guys up like so. We're going to need to waddle the cannons here and claim this high ground and just make the Chunguses come to us, you know? The Manon altar can also be in the front line. And then we have the rest of our troopers back here. We have our Knights Mariner swordsmen. We're going to be on auxiliary. They're got a good stat line, at least. They're elite, but, you know, the upkeep on them they're pretty cheap, so that is nice for us. Okay, and deep set hand cannons, or hand gunners, yes. Get you guys like so. The Sword of Solkon's going to be in the front, and we're going to use him to go hunting. Blunderbuss man, And Marienburg privateers are one of our last elements here. We could just leave them in a deep reserve. So cannons, and let's put you in 4, and you in 2, and back down to 3, 4, and 3. Okay. Yeah, let's see how this shit goes, man. All right, so we're going to get you guys like this to set up shop, and then the cannons are going to roll up on the hill, and we're just going to start ripping some fat ones here. And the great part about being the attacker is the AI will often give you the time you need to really, really set up your formations and get nice and cozy. So culverins, they're staying out of range a little bit. I might need to go use my my other characters here. I'm hoping they'll just come head on like this. So let's set you up here, just like fine tune. Yeah, we got to keep the money bags on those guys, and then we can form formation here, and we can maybe pull one of the black caps back in reserve here. All right, so now we play World of Warcraft. We use our girl with her huge attacks, by the way. She did get some good upgrades over the course of the campaign, so we're going to use her to go snipe, put some shots down to the Iron Guts, and we can do the accuracy buff, and just basically, you know, entice them to come over, which is going to be the idea. She'll pick them off. She's picking off models. The Lead Belchers have a little bit more range, so she would get targeted by them, and they should come soon. These guys are kind of in the way. All right, here they come. So they're coming. Need to move you guys down a little bit, so we're going to get the Knights Mariner Swordsman over here, and we can keep one on the outside just in case it gets ugly. And now they're in range. So the one unit that needs to go first is going to be, obviously we'll just let them free shoot for now, but we need to get rid of the Lead Belchers, because we don't have too many ways to interact with them, so it's just kind of ugly, to be honest. All right, so they're eating a lot of cannon shots. We're going to keep dragging them around. Perfect, perfect. And the Lead Belchers, we're going to get 1, 4, and 5. Shoot those guys. We're going to scurry away right now. Unfortunately, none of our magic is super useful here. We can just put a Melkoth down on, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Iron Guts, sure. All right. This is going to be a hard fight. Yeah, we're going to take casualties. This is going to be a bloody affair. Okay, so hand cannons, or guns, excuse me, not hand cannons. We got them on the slope here, a little bit sketchy, but that is a big old army coming up. We'll see if they decide to take the side. Our captain character can fly in the back, and we're going to use him to like try and get some assassin plays. And it does look like they're thinking about coming over here. Yeah, looks like they're thinking about it. So let's get our black cap right there. Lead Belchers are getting it. And so it begins, the greatest battle of our time, man. It's going to be a hard fight. And we're going to go attack with the captain back here. And yeah, he's got some goodies. So we're going to pop his abilities right there. Get going. So the guns are feasting. They're shooting relatively well. One of the ogre units is in trouble. But dealing with the 2 giants is going to be hard. Let's see if we could run some of those guys off. And it looks like they are coming pretty hard in the paint over here. So we're going to need to be ready to fight them on a couple different fronts. All right, so the guns. Let's shoot you guys. Let's get the warrior priest in there to help out a little bit. So he's going to go drop the Shield of Faith and the Hammer of Sigmar and all that goodness there. And we're going to pop the Power of Money right now. All right, so the frontline clash is underway. And we need to get Manon Man in there. And he's going to go ahead and do a little bit of a buff there and buff these guys. And hopefully we'll be able to drag some of the homies down. This feels like an incredibly sketchy fight, by the way. This feels like we could lose this. We could really, really lose this. You know, they're already getting into the backfield. Thankfully, even our powder units are somewhat tanky. So that is good. All right, so we got some ogre units diving in here. The front line, the Sword of Sulkin, is battling it out. Let's go ahead and pop this and pop a little bit of that. Oh, just totally missed right there. It's all good. We're going to get you on the other Lead Belcher. So you guys are going to come back this way. Let's get the warrior priest back here in the front line. And hopefully we can start to fold up some positions, man. These swordsman guys are hanging in there pretty well. Let's get the privateer, and we need to get you guys to form ranks right here. 2 cannons. We're going to shoot into these guys, and where's our girl? All right, she's coming back over here. We're going to use her to take down the Lead Belcher units, so should be a pretty good usage of their time. All right, so the cannons, I wish they were Galloper guns. Sadly, they are not. And we're going to do this and this. Blunderbuss Man, just keep shooting away. Definitely dragging down a handful of these ogres, and we need to get that giant down. Shield of Faith, and yeah, let's just pop all of our buffs and hope that our front line can hold a little bit longer. The Sulkin character, though, pretty Chad. Definitely causing some mischief. Swordsman going to peel those guys off, and we need to get the Culverins back now. We're going to try and reroute the Culverins back this way if possible. All right, so those guys got folded, and we need to get the Sulkin character to go after the big dog. So we're going to have him start to waddle over here. Granted, the ogres have such good mass, it's like freaking impossible anyways. Yeah, it's rough. All right, so we're going to get our character in. You guys are going to come here and fight these guys. Messy fight, but to be expected. You know, our infantry are basically just glorified swordsmen, so it's not like we have any big Punisher units that the AI is going to be struggling to interact with, right? Yep, let's do that for the perfect vigor. Keep the captain fighting right there. Pop all the abilities. And the hand cannons can shoot down at the Iron Guts. Is there any way we can provide a little bit of supporting fire? Yes, yes. And let's hope our characters are up to the task of doing this, man, because it is not going to be easy. And I totally forgot, do I have a Harry Potter in this army? I do, yes. She's been busy. So we're going to go ahead and cast Melkoths on these guys. knock them offline, and then she's going to come back here and attack the giant. See if she can maybe shut that thing down. All right, cannons. Just keep waddling him back. If this fight gets very long and hard, it could make a difference. Thankfully, my black caps are just so chadly. All right, so back you go. We're going to start dropping shots here. Pit of Shades is pretty trash against the ogres, unfortunately. But she does have really good shooting. So we're going to pop these abilities, and hopefully she can drag down that beast. All right, back in the front line. Characters are all hanging in there. Captains are battling pretty freaking hard. The Sulkin Assassin, he's taking some damage. Let's go ahead and pop the Marked by Sulkin and see if we can drag down some of these guys. Pop the sword ability. We're going to get back. Have you guys start wasting the giant right there. Get the wheels to start rolling there. And yeah, just shoot down those freaking giants. They are a big problem. Okay, I'm going to have to full-on retreat and recover after this, though. This is ugly. I think we're going to win it, but a hard fight for sure. All right, let's give them buffs. Charge in there. Looks like some of the ogre bulls are still doing it. One of the artillery pieces. They're both alive, which is good. We haven't lost them. Get you guys back in. And the Sword of Sulkin, is he still alive? I really don't want to lose him. So we're going to get him out of the fight. Yes, yes. Let's go ahead and get him on horseback and run away a little bit. Shield of Faith for the homies. And yeah, you just chase these guys down. Just chase down the safe prey. So boat gunners need to get back. Let's get the cannon to start shooting at you guys. And finally, I think we're starting to get the hang of this. We're surviving, man. This isn't one of those campaigns where it's like easy mode steamrolling. I mean, I'm sure there's ways to play it like such. Like I could just spam war wagons, you know, play it like the Empire. But if you want to be using the new stuff, definitely not as much. Okay, so our captain gets away. Let's charge the giant. Shoot you guys right here. The Knights Mariner doing what they can. And Golg is, you know, he's still around. He's still around. Let's get Wheels down here. Wheels is going to start to roll downhill. See if you can put a little bit of hurt on him. We'll shoot the cannon at you. And the ogre army is just about out of steam. Oh, man. We're going to have to chase them down and really just get as much as we can. All right, guys, we get the dub, but it was a costly fight. We'll see you in the post-battle. All right, victory is ours. So let's go ahead and take the money. And yeah, that's a nice win, but we could get jumped by this other army right now and just straight up die. So we're going to have to hard march out of here. I figured I'd have enough movement for all of it. So we're going to go march, and we're going to go trespass in the Empire here. I think all the way down here is going to be fine. And Krudenwald is going to get wrecked here, unfortunately. Hey, post-battle chance, magical item drop. I don't hate it. Altdorf is under pressure, but Toddy is going to be able to hold that down. Looks good, looks good. And it looks like Hans is leveled up once again. All right, so we got all the good abilities we want there. So for the rest of his army, do we do Emperor's Finest? Those are going to help all our low-tier troops. The Black Caps, which is what we're indexing into, so I think that's fine. Knight's Bounty, not super important, honestly. Okay, great. Harbor Master Man. Let's just keep it going. Witch Hunter leveled up. Just barely surviving all these fights. Counter Striker, Survivalist. I mean, HP is always a welcome stat line to have. You know, it can make the difference in these close fights, especially when it gets tight. And yeah, Ulrika, we want to get all of her good stuff. So immune to psychology for the hero's army. Pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. And we'll do the Beast Slayer too. We're just going to get all of her custom abilities. Okay, so upkeep for melee infantry and admired men-at-arms. We're going to do this. He's going to help the Haggard infantrymen. And then the Sword of Sulkan is going to get the Lieber here. Weapon strength against evil units, basically. All right. So you, homeboy, yeah, these ogres are not slouches. I would love to get a second army up there. I think we will get 2 armies there eventually. Marienburg is leveled up, so we can now do the, oh, what is this? The Defenders of the Capital. Sick. Income. Oh, tradable. Oh, my God. Adds a legendary lord. Wow. Lord Simon, Archpriest to your recruitment pool. Okay. Yeah. Wish I had done that sooner. And we're going to save that last spot for the other landmark building and call it a day. Okay. Wow, this is fun. We're getting there, man. We're really getting into the meat of this campaign now. This is great. And our Vanguard army, Johannes, should be able to get down here and secure some territories. I will grab this and maybe give it to Bretonia. Or I could just let Bretonia keep trolling around with that. It is Ickickel after all. Well, anyways, guys. Oh, we got something going on here. Might as well stay and hang for a second. Sure, it seems fine. Yeah, Gold getting back what he can. He's not going to take the territory, but now we'll officially be back in a minute, guys. I'm going to refill my water. Looks like I screwed up my reliability. I think that's because I had a trade agreement with him, but did I break it first? Maybe I didn't wait 10 turns. But as long as we're medium, it's okay. It's when you get very low. Like, people are still coming to me looking for alliances, but yeah, I think I waited too long. Like, I needed to wait longer to attack the ogres because we had a treaty with them, even though it was a trade agreement, which I didn't think would be a problem, but yeah, adds a little bit of spice to our campaign. Adds a little bit of spice. All right, Corona's there. World Walkers. The Feast Masters. All the great names. All the greatest hits. All right. So settlement is hacked. Rites being performed. We got 22,000 in the bank. No biggie. Caravan completed. And he's going to be on his way back now, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, we got, like, just a massive horde of evil coming this way. The Nurgle forces. If I could get peace with Nurgle, that would be nice. I don't really care to fight them too much, but we'll just keep trolling them, I guess, if they're going to keep waddling after us here. We'll assault the units. Failed again. And let's go ahead and get back to Weissenmund. And we're just going to lick our wounds there for, like, a turn or so. Yeah. Should have pretty good casualty replan here. Should be pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, so back in this city, we do have our other character who's recruiting the Manon cavalry. We can also recruit some allied regiments. So let's go to Carrick Ziflin, and we can get, yeah, let's just get like 2 dwarven cannons, or like a cannon and a goblobber or something. You know, artillery is always welcome. So Marienburg. So we could do the island here. Great. It's going to make it harder to take. Let's get the fences upgraded at our other bases. And now we're going to be heading down this old direction. It looks like this pimp has leveled up, so training is fine. And are we close? We are close. Okay, so we're going to be attacking into this Skaven here in a minute. They won't be expecting it, and hopefully we can beat them. We'll see. Witch Hunter here. Upgrade you. Pretty much everything is good to upgrade, and this is our fancy guy, so we'll do Wayfinders. Do we have all this? We do not. Rest and Recreation. Okay. Castle, why not? Let's just get our whole economy nice and sauced right now. Okay, my reliability is high. Okay, so it was a very minor thing for what we did. Yeah, I was wondering if it would be a more substantial penalty, but it doesn't look like it. Disciples of the Maw are at war with dwarves. I don't feel like playing that game. And Borderlo is leveled up. Oh, yes, the wine. Give me the wine, dog. Oh, yeah, we're just rolling in it now, dude. We're getting so jacked. I love it. Okay. So from here, I think we can call that an episode, and I think the next one will legitimately be the last one. I know I've been saying that for a while, but we're only 7 away from getting the victory condition, and we are kind of getting to that point where we can cover the whole map with, you know, have armies fighting in every front, spreading in every direction, but it's going to be great. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining. Once again, if you want more campaigns in the channel, please do drop a like. It helps out quite a bit, and we will see you all on the other side, my friends.